It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Pacheco once again. A beautiful fake. Fights through and now a crease. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 32. And the Rams first down.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulting.
Throwing is Stafford. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stafford. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
280. 59. Hey, 50.
They snap it to Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the line. 45 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Go 20.
Pacheco once more. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Set. 280.
Back to throw. Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
Set.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And some room for him there as they take this up to about the 15. That one good 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
73. 70.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. This one goes on wide for Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 34.
First and 10.
Throwing his Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
At the 12-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now first and 10.
Tiger Hornet.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they've got it as we resume action. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
That's simple. Tip of the cap and nodded ahead to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Throwing on second and long. Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's only... on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Okay, break.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Please go 80. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, L.A. Romeo Doubs, 73 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trimmer.
Barkley inside handoff. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Tackle made at his 48-yard
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 37. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught. That Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made it their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Noah Fant, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. point after is good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a football defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The first down, screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well-read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Hurts. He's got a man complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He has such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Complete. It's Brown. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Second down and goal. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
19
Second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Dragon 60, 18 Randall, 18 Randall.
They'll set up to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep down the field. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Up the middle of Barkley. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back to throw now on first down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
from the 38 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Give that sack to the Kobe Dean. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This is Fan on the short completion. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity. I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he is going to have the Rams 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Well, it depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll take this and run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counter?
There he goes, left side. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Rams take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second and 9 now. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This is Smith to the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of them. Now to the sideline, it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCulba.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. A throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 122 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 27.
They'll look to throw. Finds his tight end, Goddard. It's complete. And he'll take it in the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goddard, 27 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Makes the score.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Second down and 8. Again, it's Pacheco. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Rams first down on the pickup of 10.
Okay, break.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
Here's Pacheco. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. This is 2nd and 8. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Panthers ready.
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's going man complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
70,
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete there in the clear. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
ready,
Now 2nd and 3.
here we go, set, now, ready,
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is out of bounds, going to get down to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
drop it, pass all 80, go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, partner, the season of